Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, so a bit recap. Quick one. What we learned yesterday or what you took away from yesterday's session. We just want you to tell us so that we can know whether we made progress.
Okay. Sir, so can I continue, sir?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so we continued yesterday from that of the ones that we left, the modes. So we went with the research mode, the analytical mode, the summary. Then later we came to the intermediate ones that we talked. And the intermediate ones too, we talk about the structure. So that means you can combine more, like at least about 3 or 4 of the modes together for you to prompt or give the command to the AI so that it could know the specific ones that or the information that it can produce to you. Okay, so we got to know some of the, you gave some examples and we deduced from it that we could have a role play, the task, the context, the constraints, and also the formatting which it should be outputted to the user. Then also later we continued with the prompt chaining. So that is a step-by-step breaking down of tasks into multiple prompts. So we talked about that. Then later we went to the advanced prompt engineering. So the advanced ones too, we talked about the multi-mode prompting. So more or less talking about the role play, the research mode, analytical mode, and the brainstorming. So basically, that's how I summarize my notes that way. So that is the small thing that I can talk about, say.
All right. Thank you very much. Any additions? Does anyone have anything to add to what Willie has said?
No, he has said it all.
Are you sure? Are you sure that's the whole thing he said? There are a lot that he didn't say.
Okay, Doc, let me add something small. He touched on the structure. So I would want to just add something small to it. So you said for your structure to be golden, it's supposed to have a row part or the row feature where you're supposed to let the model assume a particular role, be it a teacher, an engineer, a professional one, of course. Then you should also give it a task, the instruction that you've assigned to that particular role that you want it to act. Then it should come with a context, the extra detail that you want the model to work on. Then also we talk about the constraint, the limit, the rules that it's supposed to go by. Then last but not least is the format or the output, how you want it, whether it should be in bullet form, it should be in a tabular form or whatever. So that is the small that I want to add to it. Thanks.
Okay. Yeah, so that's very good recap. Yeah. So without wasting my time, I think we can proceed from here. Yeah. The
AIC was posted on the platform. We can repost it on their portal, on their
group.
WhatsApp group. Then, or you can even post it here. You can post it here. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the group will be better. So those who are not even here, who have access.
Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
okay. To Dr. Boyce and I, sir, it seems that this afternoon I was trying to play along with my AI and I saw the Academic Intelligence Center on it, the general one. I've installed it on my PC, so I didn't go to the portal our group to have the ChatGPT over there. But I saw that your own was working on the general AI that ChatGPT that we are using, the open one. So I don't know. Have you now how do you call it? Integrated your, let's say, the operating system, your own, into the general open AI that we know, the ChatGPT?
I don't know what you saw, but
This one, say, sorry, I saw the same Academic Intelligence Center, which
no,
you mentioned
where did you
with Dr.
you
with
sign up? Are you a new user or an old?
no, I've signed up. I've been using it even before I even got admission.
So we gave it to you.
So it will
It's
there.
in your GTP. If you keep using it, it's there.
Okay, because I saw your name
Yeah,
by David Kim
because
Boyce.
you have ever clicked on it. It is in your destiny.
Yeah, I mean, I've been using it more than 2 years now. So
I'm talking about the Academic Intelligence Center. It wasn't developed more than 2 years.
yeah. I mean, just recently.
So
Just yesterday.
if you have clicked on the link before, it
Yeah.
will remain in your GPTs.
Okay. 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 Thank you very much.
So I have not created LLM. ChatGPT. I mean LLM. The one that is coming, you guys will see it very soon.
Dr. Boyson, I have something to tell you so we can all laugh. You know, sometimes people are caught and they have nothing to do and nothing to say other than swallow their own spit. You know, my prof who said AI will make people lazy, so he won't allow us to.
Wow.
Today, we went to the sector Ministry of Jobs, Labor and Employment to do a presentation. He just put it in a group that management members were on and said tomorrow morning we'll be going to do a presentation to he said a brief to brief the sector minister and the directors at the ministry about the act of parliament that we have put together, and we want him to push so that we can change our institution in a new direction. So we thought he had prepared and he was going to do a presentation. So when then he was having nothing, then he was saying we should have prepared, we should have had a PowerPoint to do the presentation because they are asking whether we brought a PowerPoint. Then I was looking at him. So I just picked the LI, uploaded it using my phone. I had no computer there. And then instructed the AI and show it whatever I want to see. It designed a very nice PowerPoint. I forwarded to him and he was afraid to do the presentation. He wanted me to do it. I said, no, Prof, this is the head of institution that's supposed to present this. So quickly read through and get yourself used to it so that you can speak to it. Fortunately for him, the minister delayed coming to the conference room. And then when he came, he started the presentation, and at the end of the day, they clapped for him. And I was asking myself, won't this man be lazy for using something that has been produced within 5 minutes by AI for him to now redeem his image?
Prof, please, I have an input. This is Hayford. I have an input. With all these hula balloons, I'm beginning to see one thing, that as far as this model is concerned, or the AI is concerned, it rather amplifies who you are rather than making you lazy. In fact, I beg to differ from those who say it's going to make you lazy. I don't know what is really happening, because our lecturers themselves have been using it to the detriment of our own interest, and they wouldn't want us to use it. I don't know what is happening, but
Because you know that they are also using it, and you have the same information. They want to keep you
from in the dark. But you see, it rather amplifies who you are rather than making you lazy. Because this time around, with the advent of this AI or the chat bot that we've been using, in fact, within a few possible time, when I get a new idea, I use the bot to multiply or fabricate so many things around one particular idea, and within a few possible time, I'm good to go in presentations, in notes writing and whatever. And here is the case: our people, the academic dinosaurs, wouldn't want us to go forward in anywhere. Meanwhile, they themselves are in their hideouts, are using it, which is very unfair. But I think we are very thankful to Prof for all these revelations. We are very thankful to you guys, and may the Lord continue to strengthen you and bring out many things to support us. I am pastoring, but the rate at which I use this in sharing messages and whatever, preparing sermons and what have you, in fact, it goes a long way to be of a strong help. So we thank you.
Dr. Watson, thanks for your comment. Dr. Watson, the issue is that there's one whole truth that maybe we're afraid to talk about it. Any person who is afraid of AI is hiding something. Did you hear that?
Oh, yes.
The person is hiding something.
Mm.
Yes. Anyone who resists AI, there's something he's hiding.
Mm.
And I've never said this on this platform.
Okay.
So it's something that person is hiding.
Okay.
Right? So that is the whole. So just look at the wave of guys who are against the AI. You see that the free-minded professors who know, who create, they are not afraid of AI. They will encourage you to use. But those who mysteriously got their PhDs and their professorship, they are the one fighting the AI.
Okay.
It has always been like this.
They are hiding their shallow-mindedness.
I've not said that. I'm sorry.
Oh, Prof. Facts are facts. Opinions may differ.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that there's something they are hiding. Because you cannot understand that today, these Iranis are creating flying drones, birds that are flying like drones, octopus like drones. So when it comes to sea defense, what I am doing in natural intelligence, they are doing the same thing. The difference with their model and mine is that they are not using indigenous knowledge. They are still training the model, do you understand, on the generic AI. Okay, so that is why some of their drones is able to miss targets and all that. If you have VPF there, they would have finished this Israelis. They would have finished.
The precision would have been
seriously.
So exact.
Seriously. And that's what we are handling. So let me tell you, you guys, what you are handling is more than grenade, though. Some of you have various forms of, chatbots, weapons, and you can use it for whatever you are doing. So, Dr. Martin, for your boss, this is not just the beginning. No, he will be faced with the reality very soon. You should thank God you are around, right? Because what we did within that time, you and I know, Dr. Martin, there's no one in your institution that can do it. You know.
Some of them were asking whether I prepared and brought it. And I said, but he told us late in the evening.
No, you should have told them that, yes, you prepared and brought it. You see, these people, this is how you deal with them. All right? Sometimes I do something, said, no, this one, the AI cannot do it. Then I say, yeah, the AI cannot do it. I'll give you what you want. All right? But the shock will come very soon when you are faced with the reality. So, Doc, continue. And thanks for your feedback. I know that your man there.
The deputy was just laughing at this because he was pushing. The deputy was pushing, and this man, and the deputy
so he was just laughing at him.
Yeah, he said, now this thing is going to make Prof lazy today.
Oh, that's what he said.
Yeah.
So he was laughing at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he says the AI will make you lazy.
Okay. And today AI made him lazy.
Brutal. All right.
So let's we said we'll be doing some case studies, some assignments, and someone was reminding us when we were closing yesterday. Is that person here?
Could you please repeat what you said?
Oh, I said yesterday someone was reminding us about something that we need to do, and we said we've closed.
Yes, it's me. It's about the predictive model that I said yesterday, and Dr. Boyson said we've closed today when we come. It's about the trial exercise that you gave us and the one that I wrote. So
the prompt you wrote.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
It is actually my research, the predictive model. So when you just give us the prompting exercise, I deduce it out from my proposal.
No. But the predictive model is too broad. If you say predictive model, you've not said anything. I wanted to draw attention to something, but this will be resolved in your whilst we go through what Dr. Watson is taking us through.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Dr. Watson, Max has given me your message, so I hear. I hear why.
Does anybody have any assignment that he wants us to use the AIC to solve it?
Yes, Doc.
Okay. So what is it about?
Okay.
Is it a document you have?
No, a question.
Is a question rather?
It's a question that I want to. Yes.
Let's hear you.
Okay. So the question is, how do L?
Are you using two devices? Oh, there was some feedback from somewhere. Okay.
Please no.
Okay, continue.
Okay. How do LLMs affect model quality in model-based software development. I want to do systematic literature review. So this is the research question that I want to ask. How do LLMs affect model quality in model-based software development?
This way. Is that your question?
Yes, Doc.
And you say you want
yes. I want to do systematic literature review.
On this?
On this.
Okay. How do LLMs affect model quality in model-based software development?
Yes, Doc.
So this what mode? Is in what mode? This is your prompt. That's the one
analysis.
Hey.
Research mode.
Are you sure it's a research mode? Who can help? Let's hear everyone. In what mode is this particular prompt?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, I said it's a question and answer.
Great. That's purely a question and answer mode. So if you enter now, you should know what will come. What does the question and answer mode offer us if you switch it to that mode? The AI gives you straightforward answers, isn't it? So
Yes,
this
sir.
is not a research topic. This is a question you're asking. If you want us to develop it into a research topic, we can start from here and develop it up to that stage. But as it stands now, it is not a research topic. I hope you get it.
Please add. No, I was saying that it's a risk.
Your line keeps on breaking.
Did you say it's not a research topic?
Yes. It's
yes,
a question you
ask. Yes, that's what I said. That this is my research question.
And you want to do a systematic literature review on a research question. You are confusing me.
Look, I think that he's trying to say this is his research. This is what he wants to write about. This is his research topic.
That's not a topic. He said it's not a topic.
No. I'm saying that I want to do systematic literature review, but this is my research question. So
on what do you want to do the literature review?
Specific. PCT in this. He has not specified.
So that your systematic literature review. I don't know what you want us to do. That's why I'm saying that this is a research question. Okay. And if this is a research question, then we can now develop it into a topic. And it is from there that we can now do your systematic review based on the topic that will deduce from this. Unless, of course, you have the topic already and you want to bring it out. Else, we have to develop it out of this. Are you with me?
Yes, Doc.
Okay. So let's see what will happen. Let's just shoot it. Get it. It's checking recent academic sources. So you can ground the answer in current evidence around LLMs, NDEs, MBSCs, and model quality. I found a solid baseline quality framework plus newer evidence on LLM supported modeling. I'm now pulling a couple of primary papers to separate benefits like faster model drafting from risks like hidden semantic drift, etc. So I'm still doing the search. Initially, when ChatGPT was launched, this feature was invisible. It was done behind the scene. Now you can read yourself and see the rigorous check it has to do before it comes out with something for you. So it's here, giving us something. So it says, in model-based software development, LLMs usually have a mixed effect on model quality. They often improve the speed, accessibility, and first draft completeness of the model, but they can reduce correctness, semantic consistency, and boundary discipline unless the output is constrained and checked. The standard model quality view in this field uses 6 goals, and the goals are correctness, completeness, consistency, comprehensibility, confinement, and changeability. Measured against those goals, LLMs help some dimensions and hurt others. Where LLMs help most is early stage drafting and comprehensibility. They can turn natural language requirements into candidate UML or SysML artifacts quickly, reduce blank page effort, and make modeling more approachable. In an ESEM 2024 study on UML class diagram exercise, LLM-generated diagrams were reported to have roughly the same understandability as human-generated ones, even though they still show deviation from reference solutions and some modeling errors. Recent MDE literature also emphasizes LLM's value for automating modeling-related tasks and supporting exploration of modeling ecosystem. Where LLMs hurt quality most is semantics. Recent empirical work on SysML behavior model generation found that LLM output often satisfies syntactic requirements, but still lacks semantic accuracy. The same study report over 90% grammar accuracy, while semantic performance varies sharply by model type. A separate 2025 model study shows another risk in iterative modeling. LLMs can make unintended changes to unrelated parts of a textual model, especially in unfamiliar or low-resource DSLs, which can silently alter model meaning. That means an LLM may produce something that passes, looks plausible, and easy to read while still being wrong in domain terms. This is what happened to ChatGPT sometimes, if your prompting are not guiding enough. So the most current answer is LLMs improve surface quality and productivity more reliably than deep model quality. They are strongest as co-pilots for draft generation, refactoring suggestions, trace link suggestions, and explanation. They are weakest when trusted as autonomous generators of final domain model. The most promising mitigation is to combine them with meta-model constraints, grammar constraint decoding. You get it? Passes, model checking, and human review. For example, grammar maxing has been shown to substantially improve syntactic validity in LLM-based modeling tasks. And recent SysML work proposes model checking rules to reduce hallucination-related quality problems. I say, if you are turning this into a research question, the strongest defensible position is an empirical and analytical gap. Current evidence suggests LLMs improve draftability, readability, and initial completeness. But their effect on semantic correctness, traceability, and stability under iterative editing remains limited or negative without format safeguards. So it has done a bit of research for you now. So, like I said, this is what it has to say about what the question. Do you want us to develop a topic, a researchable topic out of that? If yes, then we can prompt it. Other than that, we are done. Hello, are you there?
Hello, Doc.
Yeah. Did you hear me?
Yeah, Doc.
I said this question you posed has been answered. And I indicated that it is just a question and nothing more. But if you want to develop a topic out of that, we can go ahead and develop it before we can do the review that you were talking about.
Okay.
If you have a topic already to let me know. Because I don't know where you got just one question and say that's your research question. And we should develop, we should write, how do you call it? A systematic literature review on it.
No, I was saying that, like, I've been given a task, so that is the research question that I've gotten.
So what is the tax? Is that all the tax? Was it the only tax you were given?
Yeah, the task is I should develop a systematic literature review. And as I'm going through the papers, this is the gap that I saw in one of the papers. So I frame it as a research question. So out of this, that I want to use
so
it
I
to
guess
get the
we are looking at
and
the assignment that was given to you. That is what we are interested in. So if you have now deduced a question out of a research gap that you found, what was the assignment itself? That is what we are interested in.
So the assignment was I should read recent papers on model-driven software and develop systematic literature review and publish.
Oh, okay. And publish. Then definitely you need a topic out of that and not just one research question you are talking about. So let's go.
Okay.
I was given what you said. I want you to repeat.
I've been asked to read papers under model-driven software and come out with a research topic that will help me to do systematic literature review.
Okay. I was asked to read recent papers on model-driven what?
Software. Model-driven software.
Okay. I'm waiting on you. So
please, just some small cutting. Can we demonstrate with the microphone as he reads, so we don't waste time typing, so that we demonstrate with the microphone and see if
model-driven software and come out with a topic, research topic, and develop systematic literature review. And systematic literature review. Okay.
This way. I was asked to read recent papers on model-driven. Is it a hyphen?
Yes, hyphen.
Model-driven software. and come out
with a research topic
and come out with research topic. Another come out again.
And develop a systematic literature review and publish, okay. Systematic literature review.
On the topic.
Yes.
So I would be very grateful if you would be my partner on this project. So we can come out with a researchable topic. And so I was asked to read research papers on model-driven software and come out with a research topic and developed a systematic literature review on the topic. Okay. So let's enter and see what happens. The user is asking for a collaborative approach. Got it.
Yes.
Are you reading?
Yes.
I'm mapping the recent research landscapes first. Then I'll turn it into candidate graph and a topic you can actually defend. While I do that, tell me whether this is for a master's thesis or a journal paper or a coursework. Because that changes
a journal paper.
The depth and scope. Whether it is a journal paper or a master thesis or whatever, will change the depth and scope. So let us finish. Then we make that correction. AI is talking to itself. Probably there are many doing the discussion. Just like how in the Bible it was stated that God said, let's make human being in our image. Meaning God was not there alone. God was there with some people. The same way the AI is talking to some people behind the scene. So we started from that's a statement that he made. And we are asking it to help us come out with a researchable topic, in fact, a defensible one. So let's see what it comes out with. Based on that, you can now do the literature review and come out with a research gap. So this is how you can develop a research paper from an idea that you have conceived. It is now saying, yes, I'll be glad to work with you on it as a research partner. So now that it has accepted, 90% of your job is done. I intentionally coerce it to be part of this project. Else, it will be asking you a lot of questions that you may even be fed up. But you want to make sure you are doing the work. So I say from the recent literature, the safest move is not to choose a very broad topic like LLMs in model-driven engineering or AI in model-driven software development, because those areas already have recent secondary studies. Are you there?
Yes, Doc.
Something you think is novel. Say it already has what? Recent secondary studies. There is a 2025 software and systems modeling review on LLMs in MDE. 2025 TOSEM mapping study on MDE AI development operates synergies. The 2024 TSC review on this, in a 2025 review model-driven DSLs for AI systems. That means your topic should be narrow, defensible, and gap-led rather than broad and descriptive. Okay, so my strongest recommendation is this topic. It's giving you a stronger recommendation from its end, or it is your partner, so it's giving you suggestions, right? Quality and reliability of LLM assisted software modeling in model-driven software development, a systematic literature review. How do you see the topic? The suggested one.
Okay.
So meaning your paper is going to be based on systematic literature review, nothing more, no any other thing. Is that it?
Yes, Doc.
Okay. So the topic is researchable because recent primary studies now exist on domain modeling assistance, UML class diagram generation, stroke evaluation, software models evolution, system machine learning behavior model generation, and benchmarking of LLMs for software modeling tasks. So there is enough evidence to review, but the evidence is still fragmented across tasks, data sets, metrics, and quality definitions. Here is the gap classification for that topic. Analytical gap. Studies report quality differently. Syntax validity, understandability, semantic correctness, type correctness, usability or task success, but there is no consolidated synthesis using a common model quality lens. Foundational model quality work in model-based software development already identify dimensions such as correctness, completeness, consistency, comprehensibility, confinement, and changeability, which make this a very defensible review lens. The next gap is methodological gap. The field itself is calling for standardized benchmark for LLMs in software modeling, which means evaluation practice is still immature and inconsistent. Empirical gap. Recent studies are promising, but many are still narrow in task, scope, model type, or data set size. Industrial evidence is present but limited. Scope or boundary gap. Recent broad review look at LLMs across MDE generally, but not specifically at how model quality is affected across core modeling activities. So you have serious 4 gaps being identified that you can ride on to do your research. For philosophy alignment, I will frame this SR as follows. Ontology, critical realist. The study describes real quality effects, but those effects are shaped by 2 contexts: model type, language, evaluation design. Epistemology, pragmatic with a positivist strand for study counting and metric comparison, and an interpretive strand, a strand for thematic synthesis of risks, benefits, and evaluation practices. Physiology, transparency, reproducibility, and explicit bias control. Alignment fits an SLM because your data will be mixed evidence, quantitative benchmark results plus qualitative usability and practitioner funding. Analysis should therefore combine descriptive mapping and thematic synthesis, not a forced meta-analysis. So a clean main review question will be like this. How do LLMs affect model quality in model-driven software development? Is it the same as the question you gave us?
No doubt. It has altered it.
Okay. So good sub-questions will be, which model-driven activities are being supported by LLMs? Which model quality dimensions are being evaluated? What positive, negative, or mixed effects are reported? How are these studies evaluating quality and reliability? What unresolved gaps remain for future primary research? So it is giving you a lot of things. So it's giving you papers that it will be using. Okay? You see where it is getting that paper from? Science Direct.
Okay.
Not any other predatory. It's coming from here, someone's PhD. Springer is here. So it has given you quality papers. So it says if your supervisor does not want an LLM-centered topic, the best fallback is this. That's giving an alternative. Say modular experience and adoption barriers in industrial model-driven engineering, a systematic literature review.
Okay.
So which is which? say this one is also viable because recent work has sharpened the concept of modular experience and practice-based evidence on MDE usability, usefulness, and adoption barriers. So my advice is to lock the first topic. Because it is narrow enough for a solid SLR and clearly supported by analytical, methodological, empirical, and scope gaps. So now tell me whether this is a master thesis, PhD proposal, or journal paper, or just a coursework.
Journal paper.
The journal paper.
Yes.
Okay. So if you say that, then I will tailor the protocol depth and turn this into a Prisma style review plan with research questions, search strings, inclusion and exclusion criteria, and an evidence table. So let us just say that. Is what? A journal paper.
Yes.
So now let's see how it changes because we have specified now. So say I am tailoring this for publishable systematic literature review now. Since you haven't named a target journal, I am checking a few strong fit in model-driven software engineering and will only use official journal pages for their submission requirement. I have verified one strong journal fit already. Do you see what is happening? So
yes, Doug.
The AIC Academic Intelligence Center, based on your topic, will now tell you the journal that you can publish it in, even before you begin.
Okay.
And that is what it does. And when it gives you the journal list and you choose one, or it gives you just one, meaning that it is going to help you develop the paper according to the requirements of that particular journal. So by the time you are done, every requirement of the journal has been met. So when you send it or you submit, it will hardly be referred back for you to do any correction because you have fulfilled all the requirements before submitting. So it says information and software technology explicitly welcomes systematic literature studies and gives a 20,000 word cap for systematic literature reviews. Which is unusually helpful. I am checking a second fit. So you can tell me, so I can tell you which outlet best matches your topic and how tightly we need to scope it. Since this is a journal paper, I'll steer you towards a topic that is narrow enough to be publishable, but broad enough to support a full systematic literature review.
Okay.
So the Academic Intelligence Center, now that you have it, you are not able to publish, then it means you are just lazy. It is going to guide you through and going to make the work easier. Because it can do even the analysis for you if you want. If we are doing proper data collection and analysis has to come in, the same Academic Intelligence Center can help you do that. If it is qualitative, to be able to help you do all kind of qualitative analysis that we've been doing. So you say my recommendation is this: quality and reliability of LLM assisted software modeling in model-driven software development, a systematic literature review. Now you have a full topic on that statement you started with, and you are good to go with it. They say that topic is journal worthy because recent work now exists on LLM support for domain modeling, UML, class diagram generation, software model evolution, business process modeling, enterprise modeling, and model assessment. But the evidence is still fragmented across tasks, artifacts, prompts, and evaluation criteria. At the same time, broader reviews on LLMs in MDE and MDE AI intersections already exist. So a narrow quality-centered systematic literature review is easier to defend as a novel. Why this topic is defensible? Your topic satisfies the gap requirement in multiple ways. And one of the ways is the analytical gap. Model quality is reported inconsistently across studies as syntax, validity, semantic, correctness, understandability, usability, completeness, or benchmark success. Without a consolidated synthesis under a common quality lens, the Class C model quality framework in model-based software development gives you that lens: correctness, completeness, consistency, comprehensiveness, confinement, and changeability. That's the 6 Cs. Then methodological gap. The field is explicitly calling for standardized benchmark for LLMs in software model, which means evaluation practice is still immature. Empirical gap. Recent primary studies show promising but uneven results across modeling tasks with limited industrial and real-world validation. Scope through boundary gap. Broad review already map LLMs in MDE generally, but they do not specifically synthesize how LLMs affect model quality across software modeling activities. That's giving you the philosophy alignment. So the philosophy alignment for a journal systematic literature review, I will align it like this. Your ontology becomes is a critical realist. Epistemology, you are pragmatic with a positive strand. And axiology is about transparency, reproducibility, and reviewer auditable decisions. That alignment support your research questions. Focus on reported effects, evaluation methods, and gaps. The alignment also supports methodology as a systematic literature review using explicit screening and extraction rules. Data types are mixed secondary evidence. Analysis is descriptive mapping plus thematic synthesis. Claims that are bounded to what the primary studies actually report. The best journal target that you can submit your paper if it is fully developed says the strongest target I found for this paper is information and software technology. That's the name of the journal. And these are the requirements. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. The scope and aims of the journal. They say cover software engineering methods and practices, including software architect, modeling specification design, and explicitly welcome systematic literature review. Covers all aspects of software engineering. Okay.
Okay.
Including model-driven development, AI in SE, and appreciate systematic literature reviews, mapping studies, and meta-analysis. So if you send it there, you're at the right place. So article types, research papers, short communication, review articles, explicitly encourages systematic review articles. So your paper is good to go. The word limit is 20,000 words maximum for systematic literature reviews. Or systematic mapping studies. Yeah. References and appendices count. And each figure or table count as 200 words. So this is it. So journal fit, I would target that information system technology first. It is the cleanest fit because it explicitly welcomes software engineering systematic literature reviews, explicitly include modeling in scope, and give you a clear 20,000 word cap plus structured abstract requirements. So final topic formulation for the journal, IST. Say quality and reliability of LLM-assisted software modeling. A systematic literature review of model-driven software development studies. So this is what? The final modified topic.
Okay.
How do you see it?
Great.
Say that wording is better than how do LLMs affect model quality in model-based software development, because it is a more journal-like. It is more tightly scoped to software modeling tasks, and it is easier to operationalize in search strings and screenings. So I suggest these research questions, about 5 of them. First one says, which software modeling tasks in model-driven software development are being supported by LLMs? Which model quality dimensions are used to evaluate LLM's assisted model. What positive, negative, or mixed effects of LLM assistance on model quality are reported? How are these studies evaluating quality and reliability? What unresolved methodological, empirical, and industrial gaps remain? So these research questions mark both the information system technologies expectation for substantive synthesis and the false current benchmarking problem. So the review boundaries. To keep this journal paper publishable, I'll exclude generic LLM for code studies. I will exclude general software engineering studies with no modeling artifacts. I will exclude pure requirements engineering paper unless they generate or evaluate a model. And I'll exclude non-peer review opinion pieces. Did you get that? Hello, are we there?
Yes, Doc.
Do you think the ordinary
Yes,
AI
Doc.
will be able to do this work for you? How on earth will AI, ordinary AI, ChatGPT, or any other model tell you this?
For the way. No will.
Plumb everything for you. So that's why I was saying that this tool that you have been given is more than gold in your hands. Say, I will include studies where the LLM acts on artifacts such as UML. Me, I don't know your terms. So what is UML?
Yes. Unified Model Language.
Oh, okay. SysML, BPMN, or Business Process Model. Okay. Domain models, textual DSL models, enterprise models, model evaluation or model assessment tasks. Now, this is the search strategy. A workable search block is giving you this. Now, databases that is going to consult or going to give you your papers from. Scopus index papers, Web of Science, ACM Digital Library, IEE Explore, Science Direct, Springer Links. Okay.
Okay.
Time window from 2022 to April 2026. No 1980 paper. Your argument must be grounded on research studies that are recent. Because we are advancing knowledge. Whatever somebody said in the year 2020 is not the same as 2026 now, because a lot of research has been done and the narratives have changed. So you can only advance what is current. And that is why it is limiting you from 2022 upwards. When was ChatGPT launched? Because that is the first ever LLM, large language model, AI, that was launched in the world. So when was it launched? Who remembers the date? Hello, are we there?
Yeah, Doc, but I didn't get the question correct.
I'm not asking you alone, but I look at it because you brought the whole thing. Everybody is quiet. Yeah. What I'm saying is that when was ChatGPT launched? It was launched somewhere in October 2022.
Okay.
And that is why it is limiting this thing from there. Because we are talking about large language models. I hope we get it.
Yes.
So
November 2022.
Yes. So it means that that is where you can have literature starting from. Yeah. Now, data extraction food. Your extraction form should include bibliographic details, venue and year, modeling tags, artifact tags, modeling language, LLM family, prompting strategy, constraint or RAG use, evaluation design, data sets or benchmark, quality criteria use, reported findings, threat validity, industrial involvement. The structure is necessary because current studies differ sharply in tax framing and quality measurement. Code lenses. Use the CCs, model quality framework, as your main synthesis lens. So these are going to be your themes: correctness, completeness, consistency, comprehensibility, confinement, and changeability. Then add a second layer of modern LLM-specific evaluation dimensions. And these are syntactic validity, semantic validity, usability, robustness, reproducibility, and benchmark comparability. That combination gives you both a classic MDSD theory, but theory base, and a current LLM evaluation layer. So these are the core papers to start reading. This should be your opening evidence set. Mahanjingi, Tehlin, and Nepo, 2009, on model quality in model-based software development. Diroko et al., 2025, on LLMs in MDE to position your review against existing secondary work. Kamara, Bageno, and Troyu, 2024. So it has given you the list, and you can check from where it is taking them from. Straight ahead, they are there. Springer is here. So this is what I will lock in now. I will lock these decisions now. The target journal is Information and Software Technology. It is reiterating what you have discussed so far. And it is going to make sure it goes according to this. And that is why it is saying it is locking in. If you don't want any of this, you can draw its attention to change it before it moves forward. Because it is preparing the paper specifically for this target journal, Information and Software Technology. So the review tab is Systematic Literature Review, Prisma Reported, and Software Engineering Grounded. And the topic that we are going to work on is LLM effect on software model quality in model-driven software development. The gap type that are going to be looked at are analytical, methodological, empirical, and scope. Philosophy is critical, relics, and pragmatic. Analysis style is descriptive mapping and thematic synthesis. The next step is to turn this into a journal-ready systematic literature review protocol with a finalized title, abstract skeleton for Information and Software Technology Journal, exact search strengths per database, inclusion/exclusion criteria, quality assessment checklist, data extraction table, a starter evidence table of 20 papers. So you are going to start with 20 papers. If you want more, then you ask it to give you more. You see, I can now draft that protocol in the next message. So let's proceed. I'll just tell you to proceed to. So did you see the part that it says you want to check whether the DOIs leads to error?
Yes.
What it means is that it will never give you any journal, any paper that you cannot trace its whereabouts. So it will provide DOI, digital object identifier. When you click on it, it will take you straight to the journal where the paper was published. Unlike the normal AI, where you can click and all it will tell you is that it cannot be found. All those mistakes that the normal AI makes was factored into the development of the Academic Intelligence Center. And I can assure you that if you follow the process religiously, there is no way anybody will even think of saying that you use AI in writing. Because as it is writing with the human intelligence and not the artificial intelligence aspect.
Oh, okay.
Because this particular chatbot was, developed to use the VPF, the Visionary Prompt Framework, which was developed by Dr. Boysen, to localize the AI and to make sure that all those AI languages are removed from the writings. Someone used it, I think the second cohort or so, or the first, forwarded it to a journal for publication. They ran using 1018, and they got 0. Initially, they got 1. They doubted it. They ran it again and got 0. So they had nothing to say again. They were now asking how he did it. And he said he just wrote it and submitted. Case closed. See the number of websites it is visiting.
Serious.
So that means that it will never give you anything generic. So when this one is done, I'll give it to you to go and continue. Then Dr. Boysen can come in. Now you know prompting, how to convince the Academic Intelligence Center to write it for you. If you go and say you should write it for you, it won't write it. So learn how to convince it to do it. The thinking is too much. It's okay. Great. Excellent. Below is a journal-ready systematic literature review protocol you can take into proposal, screening, and writing. So this is the topic. The gap identified are here. Philosophy alignment, target journal requirement table. You see reference ISC uses numbered references in square brackets, not author dates. So to follow that requirement. So review objectives, research questions, conceptual framing for synthesis, review protocol, databases that were consulted, time window using January 2023 to April 2026 for the main review window. Core search strings, database adapter search. So it has given you the outline, how it's going to go about it. All you need to do is to convince it to now begin writing it section by section for you. So this is the structure of the paper. Do you see that? Proposed paper structure for introduction background. Background has three parts: model-driven software development, model quality, and LLM-assisted software model. The review method, research questions, search strategy, inclusion, results, discussions, and conclusions. So this is the evidence table, the papers that it consulted. So it provides the DOI. You see that? When you click on it, it will take you straight to the database where the journal is without missing even one. That one, it is read assured. When you get it, you can do your cross-checks. So that's it.
Okay.
I will forward it to you.
Thank you very much, Doc.
And you continue. So all you need to do is that, you see what he's saying? What your likely contribution statement will look like. A defensible contribution claims for the eventual paper is, this review does not ask whether LMS are being used in MDA in general. It asks a narrower and more actionable question: how LLM assistance affect the quality and reliability of software models across modeling tasks, artifacts, and evaluation settings. This is the contribution reviewers can understand immediately. Expected funding pattern and all that. The immediate next move for the project. Your next concrete step should be to create a screening spreadsheet with the extraction column in section 12, the literature table, say 2010.
Okay.
And then run the first search in Scopus and Web of Science using the base strings above. After a deduplication, build the Prisma log and start titles to abstract claim. Okay, I can next produce a full screening sheet template and a quality appraisal form you can paste directly into Excel or Google Sheets. I will not go there.
Great job.
I will just say that As you said, great job, my partner. Remember, we said it should be our partner.
Sure. Yes.
Now that we have the IST fit paper structure, let us now start drafting the paper section by section.
Please, the now. It seems you've written no.
Okay. Do you know what I have coerced it to do? Read the prompt well. And tell me what will happen. It's a great job, my partner. Now that we have the IST fit paper structure, let us now start drafting the paper section by section. Whenever you are done with a section, ask for my approval before you move to the next section. What I'm trying to do is that I'm asking it to write, but I'm saying in a form of draft. When it finishes with a draft, I now come back to it and say, now that we are done with the draft, let's put it in the proper paper fit for the IST journal. And it will do everything for me. I'll just ask it to put it in a downloadable Word format. And I'll just download it. And it's ready for submission. Because there is no analysis, nothing here. It's just literature review. So it says what? I will draft only the introduction first and keep it aligned to IST style and your systematic literature review scope. After you approve it, I will move to the next section. You got it?
Yes, dog.
Yes, so it has started. Model-driven software development has long been promoted as a way to manage software complexity by eliminating models to primary development artifacts rather than treating them as a secondary documentation. In this paradigm, models are used to support specifications, designs, communications, transformation, and in many cases, partial automation across the software lifecycle. Because models play such a central role, their quality directly influences downstream development outcomes, including implementation fidelity, maintainability, communication quality, and the reliability of automated transformation. You see the one there, That's what?
Citation, first citation.
Great. Yes. So when it is done and you want it to do in-text citation, to put them there. And I believe this is the style of the journal. That is why it is doing this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So,
is the style.
Yes.
Is the style.
So you see this one too. So it has written the introduction aspect. Say approve this introduction and our draft section 2 background next. All you need to be doing is to say approve. Sorry.
Before that, how do we get the in-text citation in there?
If it is supposed to be there, it will have been there. But that is the style of the chosen journal. Do you get me?
This is either Chicago references style or IE.
Yeah.
Right? That's how they.
So this simply means that two authors or two papers.
Yes.
And it will list them so you know which is which. This is the 1, this is the 2, this is the 3. It told us earlier on that it uses the bracket, square bracket thing in numbering system and not the other type.
Sure.
Yes, it mentioned to us that that is what that particular journal does. So you do the approve till you are done. So after this approve, I am done. I'll forward it to you. Go and continue. And I'll show you how you can coerce it to write the full one.
Look.
Yes, sir.
Yes, before you draw the curtains on that, I just want to find out something. I know this is a journal. In a practical situation where you are looking at the research itself, I think this one, it took us about 1 hour or maybe 45 minutes to do this job. Maybe because it's a journal. But if you are to do the real research work, maybe it will take you more than weeks or maybe a month. In that situation, is it that you would be working with it till you get the final product where it will generate the one that you just mentioned, or as you are moving on stage by stage, you can copy and paste? I don't know, because
so you have 2 options.
Okay.
You know, before you get to the methodology, you can let it write everything for you up to that stage. Then you go and collect your data and come and ask it to do the interpretation for you. How to call it? The analysis for you. After the analysis, it continues with the interpretation of the data analysis and give you your conclusion, your discussion, your findings and conclusions. Still using the same thing. So all you need to do is that you always continue on the same thing. Same. So you come here. This is the name it's registered. The first sentence we wrote. So all you need to do is to do this and name it. Okay, rename it. Just click rename and write the name you always remember to come back to. If you even forgot the name, what you do is that you can search for it. You come here, click on search, and write the name that you saved it with, and it will just pop up, and click on it and continue with your work. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. So the other one, you said we can do it into my only lesson is that as you are continuing, which means that you don't need to do any cut and paste, it will generate the final result for you. Is
It
that the
depends
case?
on you. It depends on you. If you want it to generate a final thing for you, that is fine. It's there. It can do that for you.
Okay.
But if you want to be copying and pasting in Word document too.
Okay. That is also allowed.
That is also allowed.
Okay.
All you need to do is to just readjust and realign.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. So the background has also been written. And this is a draft. When it is done, you can tell it to do the proper thing for you, and it will do it. Now, section 3, the review method. All you need to do is what?
Approve.
Great.
No.
So I'm sending it to the group so that scope it. Dr. Wilson can take it up from here. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Martha, finish up because the time is, we have almost about 30 minutes. So if you can continue with what you're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then let's continue. We won't send again. So, Masa, we Cohort, because I have done the whole job for you. I am drafting the review method now. So this is the same process, everyone, irrespective of your field, you have to follow. If it is thesis, you mention it to it, just like how we specified that it is for what? A journal publication. If it is thesis, just indicate, and it will do it accordingly.
Hello, Doc. So as you move on, if there is any question, can it be asked?
Yes, you can ask.
Okay. So my issue has to do with organization. Assuming, just as you've been saying from day one that the work is supposed to be genuine, supposed to be yours, you're supposed to think alongside the AI.
I can't hear you.
Sorry. So just as you've been advising that
your line was breaking at my end. Please, can you repeat the question?
Oh, okay. So I said that my issue has to do with organization. Assuming you are doing thesis, and just as you've been saying from day one, you are supposed to own the work. You are supposed to ensure that whatever you are doing.
Can you hear him? Or is my internet?
Yes.
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, sir.
Okay, so I was asking, assuming you want to organize your documents at your.
Can you guys hear him? I cannot hear anything from
Yes. I can hear him, sir.
Yeah, we can hear him.
No, we can hear.
It's
it could be the
unfortunate that
network.
he's not hearing me. So what do we do? Because he's going to answer the question and he's not hearing. So
stop asking him.
He's gone. He will come back.
Okay.
Sorry, I went off. So the one Who was asking the question? Can you repeat it?
All right. So thanks very much, Doc. So I was asking about organization, assuming, as you've been saying from day one, that you are supposed to think alongside the AI. So you try as much as possible to organize your documents in, let's say, Mendeley, for the purpose of maybe.
Okay.
Maybe in future you may want to switch easily from one paper writing style to another. You can easily do that. So in this case, if you want to organize your documents in Mendeley, how do you go about it? Since the inline documentation stuff, you might not be able to get it as you get it in using Mendeley. How do you go about that? If you have your documents already prepared, instead of maybe the AI going to search online for you and inserting it right inside your document, this time you have your documents Mendeley. How do you manage that one?
Okay.
Ask the AI to fetch it from Mendeley.
Simple. And give it the link.
Okay, so I think that one will be done. That one will be taught to us. How to go about that? Maybe in the course of one of these.
Okay.
If you can. Okay, thanks very much, Doc.
Boss, you know what? Go and try it yourself. And come and tell us. You might want a different prompt to achieve that. You understand?
Okay.
So go and try it.
All right.
And you've learned prompting.
Okay.
Come and tell us what you found. Then we can assist you if there is the need.
All right.
Where your data is, just copy the link, put it in there, and ask it to go and use those uploaded articles. Exclusively that. But do you know that most of the journals that the AI is giving, AICs is giving you freely, you needed to buy them?
Yes, so especially for Scopus.
So you're almost done with the paper like that. So let me show you another trick that you can coerce the AIC to write it for you. When it is done, you can just go and copy the whole thing. Put it in a Word document with the heading flow from introduction up to the end, and upload it back and say that if you use this draft to write the IST journal fit paper, which is ready for submission for you. The AI now, AIC sees that work is yours. And you just want its assistant to help. That is what it does. It only assists you. It doesn't write for you. So when you say you should write, it won't write. That is why I started talking to it like it's a small child that I'm trying to convince to do something. It's right in the discussion section. Yeah. So let's go to conclusion. Approved. So the conclusion is also done. You see that it's now going to write the abstract. So let's approve. So it's approved. Go ahead. Remember, I said it has a word limit of up to 20,000 for systematic literature review. So you see how it put it. Talks about the context, the objectives, methodology, resource, and conclusion. This structured format follows IST's required abstract headings: context, objectives, method, resource, and conclusion. Let's write the keywords. It's doing everything for you. What else? These are the keywords. So approved. Let's see what happens. I am checking IST official submission rule for highlights, so we match the journal's exact format rather than guessing. So I drafted this to fit the IST highlight guidelines, 3 to 5 bullet points. each no more than 85 characters, including spaces, typically submitted as a separate editable file. The highlights. In the declaration section. So it means the paper requires all these things. That is why it's asking for all this. So I will draft the declaration section next, including funding, conflict of interest, data availability, and the general required AI use statement. So let's approve and see what will happen. So giving you two options. If there is no funding, this is the statement to make. If there is funding, do that. Declaration of competing interest, data availability, stronger open science version, declaration of generative AI and AI-assisted technologies in the manuscript preparation process. During the preparation of this work, the author used OpenAI ChatGPT in order to support literature organization. Session structuring and language refinement. After using these two, the author reviewed and edited the content as needed and take full responsibility for the content of the published article. Got that from here, Science Direct. Optional acknowledgement and all that. So, declaration, now draft the reference section format and start a reference list. So, I will not even continue from there. We are done. All I will say is that thank you for your partnership. I truly appreciate. But now that we have, I'm saying we because it is me and the AIC. Written the draft article. I would like you to now put the entire work in a downloadable Word document format. which what is that? Which is IST submission ready with all requirements fulfilled. So thank you for your partnership. I truly appreciate your support. Now that we have written the draft article, I would like you to now put the entire work in a downloadable Word document format, which is IST submission ready with all requirements fulfilled.
Doc, before you get the final answer, can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you. Doc, I noticed that your instruction, you mentioned that you are using the AI as your partner. Now, when you are done with the final draft, won't the AI also include itself as an author?
No.
It will not. Okay.
It only assisted. It didn't ask its name to be part.
The name will not be part.
So
Okay, thank you.
remember, this is a specially developed thing. It is only riding at the back of ChatGPT. We are not actually using ChatGPT itself. So this is different thing altogether. It's packaging the full manuscript as an IST ready Word document now, including the structured abstract, highlights, keywords, main sections, and end marker. Keep on thinking. I'm thinking about adding page numbers. Please add, because that's part of the whole thing. The headings will be bold. Deciding on citation. taking long because it want to make it submission ready. So it is checking from the journal pages, the website, all the pages in there, all the windows to make sure what is required of an author is complied with. Before it finishes, any other further questions so that we can address it?
Yes, sir. Good evening. I think I may have missed this question I'm about to ask. I may have missed it in the session because I have really bad network connection. My one and only concern is once all this work is done, the ultimate would be to be able to pass plagiarism and AI detection. How do you go around that?
Okay. So if you were using the normal ChatGPT in your writing, then you have to have a concern to raise with regards to what you're saying. But with this, those limitations have been rectified when you are using the Academic Intelligence Center.
Okay, very well noted.
So, engineer,
Thank you.
I believe you join tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what we have not done is for you to know what created the Academic Intelligence Center, right? So you understand that what is being done here is not written under the artificial intelligence chamber, but this is the human intelligence chamber handling the writing, right? What the AI detectors do, which in fact is illegal. If you were here when we started, we have tried to explain to participants that what institutions are doing now is illegal. We are not copying from AI. AI is copying from us. Right? So yesterday, for instance, we used Dr. Boateng's paper that he has done, and we use his writing style to write. Then I asked the house, whose writing style is this? Who should take the authorship? You understand? So with time, most of the institutions are now getting to understand some of these things. They don't understand how the model is trained. They don't understand the engine, the algorithm. So they go about creating, anti-AI detectors, which are themselves AI created. So what it's doing is a scam. And because people in academia don't know what they should use the AI for, they are rather chasing students and asking students, and they go and use humanizers to humanize. And when you humanize, it doesn't really mean you didn't use the AI. All right. The likes of China are actually using copying as a model to learn. China, they copy and replicate. It's only in Africa where you'll be subjected to all this anti-plagiarism and all that, and at the end of the day, you are not able to even create anything. Out of school, you become unemployed because you are not taught how to create. China does creation by replication. Okay, so we've gotten it wrong. But it will take time to, my guys are in academia and some are beginning to, understand some of these things. Some are even taking anti-AI detected from their system. The questions they ask students and what they ask students to do. Very soon, people will not be writing PhD proposals and in this way. They will be creating, right? They will be creating products and services. That will be your PhD. Very soon, that's where we are moving to. So the period of, learning, memorizing, and recall, it's past. But that is the structure invoked now, and that's why they are chasing all of you and asking those things from you. So let's see how it pans out. But to address this, we have cured this thing in the Academic Intelligence Center, and you don't need to worry about it.
So we saw some additions that's why you need to do cleaning when you download it like that. Other than that, you have all this. This thing is
So I think that is it. Dr. Botti, you are done, right? It's all right. It's almost 9. So guys, do you have any question? I think we had a full, I wanted Dr. Botti to take you through a full orchestration of a paper. We have started and we have ended, which I think is good. So when you get this video, it's going to help you how you go through the process. The key thing here is reading. If you don't understand anything, ask the model help you. All right. Okay, you ask the help you to explain that to you so that you can take it up from. Will you have a question?
Yes, sir. It's about my
Your hand
research.
is up. Whose hand is
Just
up,
yesterday
please?
you said
What question do you have?
yeah, I said it's about my research topic about a predictive model that yesterday you highlighted that you'll be speaking about. So for that one, it's my topic, and I want to work on it.
No, so I'm saying that the fact that you say you want to predictive model, so we'll put that. So put that thing in your AIC. Start a new conversation and ask it that you want to do a predictive model, and let's continue the conversation from there, right?
Okay.
That's an
Then,
idea, and it should
tomorrow when we meet, I will be submitting all the results that I've gotten so that we discuss it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right. So, guys, good night. Please, let's join tomorrow early. Okay, let's join early. And we'll be doing proposal writing for the first hour, and the second hour we do either thesis or writing grants. All right, and we see how magical this platform is, how it's able to help us turn a simple idea into a defensible and ready, ready-made article or thesis or proposal. So we talk tomorrow. Good night. And Dr. Martin, thank you so much for this.